Forensic teams will work until nightfall at a property near Imbil where 6 people died in a tragic plane crash. Tegan George is in the Sunshine Coast hinterland. Tegan, getting to and from the wreckage is proving quite difficult for authorities.
Yeah, Max, they're using four-wheel drives at the moment to get to the site. They're also relying on the knowledge of local farmers to help them navigate that highly timbered, hilly area. There's been about 20 people out there working all day, identifying the victims and also just going through the site. There's a lot to get through out there. Authorities say it is detailed and time-consuming work, but they don't want to rush it. They're not sure how long they're going to be out there for. They expect maybe at least the next couple of days. But as this recovery process is going on, we have seen an outpouring of support for the friends and families of the 6 victims.
They're small gestures that mark the final chapter of their friends' adventure story. The family of Les and Jan Devlin are overwhelmed, grateful to the dozens who searched tirelessly and for those who'll bring them home.
We'll continue to support them as best we can.
There were flowers in Imbil too. Locals can't believe the tragedy that's landed on their doorstep.
I just had to buy just a little bouquet just to say, look, I'm sorry, guys.
The Disaster Victim Identification Squad is still out at the remote crash site. The Transport Safety Bureau is there too, investigating exactly what happened.
We expect a final report to be released in the next 9 to 12 months.
It's almost certain the weather played a role in the disaster. Just 2 kilometres from the crash site, there's a disused airstrip, but low-level cloud meant pilot Des Porter most likely couldn't see it.
What's really going to slow down the recovery process is this rough terrain. Authorities are finding it very difficult to access the site. They've now got a specialist rescue team on standby to help out.
They're experts in scaling steep slopes, but the operation can't be rushed. It could be days before what's left of the red de Havilland Dragon can be cleared away.
There's jagged items, so we need to be cautious in terms of potential injury to our staff.
The victims' families will be taken to the crash site if they choose, but only after the wreckage is cleared.
And none of the families have asked to go to the site yet. We do know, though, this afternoon they were informed that authorities have recovered some of the remains and they're being transported back to Brisbane for further forensic testing. So a very tough day for them. With their permission, the Caboolture Aero Club is actually hoping to hold a flyover to remember these 6 friends and celebrate their extraordinary lives.
OK, our thanks to Tegan George.